are not a part of VLM family yet. But thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
We love
My
you.
pleasure. We love you too.
And Esther, isn't she lovely?
Anywhere else. I'm so glad to be on this panel tonight.
Woo! All right, you're all welcome. I know that everyone watching online, you are happy to see us. Thank you for joining in on VLM, Violet Ladies Movement. We are here to storm your world. Ladies, are you excited? So, let's go to introduction because we don't have all the time. I'm going to be starting from our guest in the house. She's one of our speakers tonight. She is a cook. When a woman is a cook, you know what it means. Some of us don't like facing the heat in the kitchen. She's a mother to Chemi. You can go on Instagram to see Chemi Official at Chemi Official on Instagram. She's a young girl and she's sweet. She's an award winner. You will get to hear from her before we close tonight. She's a mother of Chemi, an award-winning teenager, songwriter, recording artist. Please, with love, welcome Dolores Essie Lawson.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
She's Ghanaian, married to a Sierra Leonean. I respect that. Our marriage is an intercultural marriage. And from our hot topic tonight, after love, what's next? We'll get to hear a lot of things from her. She's a well of wisdom. Okay, my next guest, not really a guest, she's a part of the family. She's one of the directorates of Violent Ladies Movement. She's the human resource manager and also the head of operations. Everything VLM, from our platforms to how we talk to how we, everything rises and falls on our director of HRM and head of operations. Please welcome with me Esther Tulas. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, Hadassah.
She's a mom. I've met her beautiful daughter and she has a lot to offer. All right, the last person for now, because we are still having one other guest coming in, is somebody that the first time I met her, there was chemistry. She's a great woman. She's a Ghanaian based in the UK. She's married to my own friend, Royal Majesty Obamayowa. Now, let me introduce her. She's the board member of VLM. She puts everyone on their feet. She's CEO, Amazing Citizen Foundation. She's also CEO of Ajay Monitor Company Limited. Please, welcome. I'm supposed to rise up saying this. Queen in the house, Lodi Lorita Joseph. Please, girls, show some love. We love you. You are welcome to this show.
Thank you very
The
much.
last show I had you on 14th February, everyone kept saying their highlight was the Queen.
No.
I almost became jealous. So what we enjoyed that day, we still want to enjoy tonight. Please celebrate yourself, ladies. Everyone celebrate you wherever you are. London, America, Nigeria. Thank you for tuning in. I can't introduce all of you all because we all have our fan. And lastly, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm your humble host, Adasa. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a president of my own music ministry, and I'm also the president of Gospel Musician Association Ghana chapter. Wherever you are watching from, wherever you are watching from, we love you. Now let's go straight to our topic for the day. It's still Valentine month and it's still the love of month. This is February and we're going to be talking about love in a way that you have never heard before. So this comes to my first question. Please, if you have any question, just humbly type them on our social media platforms. Violet Ladies Movement on Facebook. Type your question at the comment section. We are going to answer your questions before you go, or you go to our Instagram page, Violet Ladies _movement. Please type your question. If we can answer everything today, we'll answer them as time goes on. And if you have a comment, you can also feel free to drop your comment. Now let me go first to our guest in the house. She's not a part of VLM first, so let's all observe all protocols. What is your own definition of love? Personally, what do you see love to be?
First of all, love has to be unconditional. You have to appreciate, love, and cherish whoever it is that you're with. And you have to, should I say, bend backwards if there need be. You have to make sacrifices for love. I think that's paramount.
Yeah, unconditional sacrifices. How many years is your marriage?
Wow, almost 13 years.
13 years. So she can really define unconditional and sacrificial. Can you give me how you had to go all the way in your 13 years of marriage, sacrificing? Just a little example before we move to the next person. Unconditional, sacrificial. Like, for example, during the week, I had to move from our apartment to a new apartment. I had to do some songs. I had to do some things in my local church just because of my marriage. Sometimes I get stressed out. But for me to support my spouse, I just have to go all the way. So can you please share in a bit how we can go all of our way to show love?
First of all, let me just say that marriage is hard.
Singles, can you hear that?
It's not a joke.
Marriage is hard.
You need to be prepared for anything that comes your way. Be it both parties. Marriages have trust issues. Marriages have, I don't know how to explain it. Everybody just needs to be able to
sacrifice.
What you're thinking about is like you need to be able to sacrifice for your marriage. You need to be able to sacrifice for your kids, which I think is paramount. And I think the kids bring the marriage together regardless of what, because sometimes, Valentine's and then what?
What next?
What next after Valentine's? Are you still gonna say, okay, so because you didn't buy me a rose or something,
That's it.
that's it?
The marriage.
That's the end of the marriage. Let me be honest with you, my husband does not believe in Valentine's. He's like, babes, I will buy you a perfume. If I go out, I see that it's fine, I'll buy you a perfume and a rose. So I've had that thing in my head that, okay, Valentine's Day, sometimes, as women,
something.
I want to be part of this.
Yeah.
But then you look at the man's side of the view and you're like, he has a point.
Yeah.
He just goes out of his ways and does things for you without even, that's sacrifice.
Yeah.
Don't just look to one particular day and say, this is, okay, it's Valentine's Day, so you have to.
Do it.
Marriage is not about that. Sometimes people even forget Valentine's Day.
Even
Wedding
birthdays.
anniversaries.
That's the worst.
Yes.
Birthdays.
Yeah, so what are you
Yeah.
going to do?
Yeah.
So it's all about sacrifice and understanding your partner.
Yeah.
But
Thank you, Dolores. She said her husband doesn't even believe in Valentine. I was telling some people this morning that my own Valentine gift this year was just a small rose. No perfume, no cake. And I
even
love
got
it
a
like
rose.
that. Just a small love rose. So it doesn't have to be, he has to buy me Bugatti,
Yes.
he has to buy me Porsche. It's for me. No.
But that's the world for you.
Okay,
Right now.
so Queen, what's your own definition? Okay, you are a Ghan woman. What is love in Ghan?
Sumo.
Sumo.
No, don't say small.
Somo.
Sumo.
Somo.
The stress is on the som.
Somo.
Yeah.
So Queen,
Som is like
Yes.
church.
Your Royal Majesty, what is your own definition of love? Because you are married to a king. Different folks, different strokes. So what is love for you?
To me, love is sharing, caring, being there for each other regardless. And when you love as well, you need to go all out. When I say all out, I'm not saying put your life on the line. All out, as in use your brains, but all out. To you, it might not be all out, but let the person you're loving know this is your all out. Prove it, show it. So that's my definition of love. Love is caring and trusting, going all out for each other.
I love that word, going all out.
Yeah.
I tell singles, if you are too lazy, she said love is hard. Like marriage is hard.
Yeah.
Some sisters just want to be on the couch. A guy should go and buy this for them. Man, that can only happen in
Movies.
Telenovelas.
Oh yeah.
Telenovelas.
We're watching too much of telenovelas.
It's not like
There is difference between fantasy and reality.
Yeah.
We all, like myself, I used to imagine myself in the living room. My husband comes to carry me. But 80 kg, 90 kg, 100 kg. The last time he carried me was on the wedding day. So, sisters, let's take it low. After love, what next? Responsibilities. She just said going all out, spending that dollars, spending that money that you have kept for your makeup. After love, what next?
To make them feel.
All right. So, the last, but not the least, speaker, Esther. I heard your mom is Togolese.
My dad.
Your dad. So what is love in? Is it Ewe or in Togo?
Ewe is Lolo.
Lolo.
And in French?
Amor. In Yoruba is Ife.
So I love you, je t'aime in French.
Yeah. So what's your own definition of love?
Okay, I'd just say, usually after people have weird characters and you get to identify the characters after you have fallen in love.
Oh yeah.
Seriously. Nasty character.
So your ability to cope with those funny or weird characters is what I'll term love. Because it's not easy. You'll never know the true person until you have fallen in love with the person.
Sweet sister single in relationship, can you hear that? We need a little tolerance.
Yes.
You will see that beast.
Once that ring goes on, it's a different story.
It's a different thing altogether.
I'll come in here, I was at an interview where the host-ish made a comment, and it was really something I was interested in. And he said, when people are speaking to you, I'm saying this because of what our dear sister Esther said about people changing colors once you have fallen in love with them. The gentleman said, when you're speaking to someone or when someone is proposing anything to you, don't only listen to what they are saying. Try and listen to what they are not saying. Try and think about what they are not saying. There are things they are not saying. Body language, that's it. So that's why we always get caught up in the wrong relationships and all that. So if we try and listen to what they are not saying, sometimes it will be difficult. Some people are very professional in it. Some are masters in it. But if you listen carefully and you focus, you'll be able to hear what they are not saying. There is no manual to love. God doesn't tell us how to love. There is no scientist who has come up with any manual about how to love. So it depends on the two people from different backgrounds, different cultures, different upbringing, environment. They've mingled with different people, different colleagues. They've worked in places, so they have different definition of love. Some comes from home where parents are not together, parents are together, they see parents loved up, so that's what they know and that's their definition of love. So love is made from when as we grow, we learn how to love, and what we see as love is what we interpret it to be and to be love. So there's no manual to it. So we have to grow and make our own opinion about love, and then learn. I think we need to learn how to love.
Thank you. I love that word. We have to grow in love. That's why there's this song that says, I am 16 going on 17, waiting for life to start. And you want to say, darling, 17 going on 18, wait up. Yeah, you know that song. So we have to
Sound
grow.
of music.
We have to grow. We have to grow. Love is not for babies.
No.
You understand? That was what she said, that we have to understand whoever we are with. I can't say the way Kabiesi Obamayowa relates with Lodi is behind camera. That's how my husband will come and stay behind. No. Don't get it all wrong. Don't get it all wrong. Ladies, are you having a nice time? Shall we put our hands together for ourselves? Thank you all our viewers worldwide. We love you. This is the VLM talk show, our maiden edition. Will be coming every fourth Sunday with different topics. But because it's Valentine, we are talking about after love, what next? Now, my next question is, how can I say I love you without saying I love you. You know, sometimes I love you is boring, is a cliche. Everybody says it. Somebody says in Nigeria now there's something going on. I love you, Loriro. That means I love you. You are lying. He said, you are my honey. You are lying. You are my pepperoni. You are lying. So
I love you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. I love you. Thank you.
yeah.
Thanks for loving me.
My beautiful Sierra Leonean Ghanaian lady, how can a man show that he loves you without telling you I love you?
I don't think it's just a man. I think it goes both ways.
You know why we want to say opposite
man.
sex? Because it's Valentine.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Our topic is after love. So we are looking at love from the singles in relationship, from the married. So yeah, we don't want to do sisterly love. We want love from the opposite sex now. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll talk for me. Okay. The things that my husband does that makes me know that he loves me. In times of need, not necessarily be it financial, it's more the emotional aspect. It's just being saying, baby, are you okay? That's for me, that does it.
It's for
me.
you, yeah.
It's
That's
just say, baby, are you okay?
Yeah.
And you know, he just sees you and he's like, are you sure? Are you okay? Then this is someone you know that cares about you.
Yeah.
Even though you could even be angry at him, he
Yeah.
wants to know, are you okay? You know, is there anything I can do to make you feel better? Should we go out and eat? We like going for drives on
So
Sunday
you like
morning.
attention.
Not necessarily. I think I give him more attention. No. I think I give him more attention. Are you looking? I think I give him more attention than he does. But I think it's just the knowing him coming to ask you, regardless of whatever the situation, be it a disagreement or anything, you just by asking, are you okay? How can we make this better? You know, what can I do to make you feel better? I think that makes me feel.
Okay, I'm going to come back to you. You're going to tell me how you show someone you love them without saying I love you. Okay, Queen. Okay, let me go to beautiful Esther. Esther, how can somebody say I love you without saying I love you to you?
Okay, so this takes us to something that has got to do with the 5 love languages. Because as humans, we all have ways in which we expect people to express love towards us. Some it's acts of service, some words of appreciation, some buying of gifts, and some quality time.
Wow.
And then I think the 5th one is physical touch.
Wow.
For some of our, depending on your personality type, when someone just says, hey, this you did a great thing, I appreciate what you did, that alone means you love me. And I think most women love to be appreciated in their relationships and marriages. Most women, their love languages, words of appreciation. And then those who love the gifts. But then now I think more people are going into the words of affirmation and then the quality time, because we are all too busy to make time for each other, to even make time for the kids, and we are lacking in that regard. So you have to identify which one works for you.
Yeah, we are enlightened by the 5 love languages that you have given. But personally, how can someone say they love Esther? You know why? We want ladies to begin to discover themselves from home.
Yes, very important.
It's good
Very
you discover.
important.
If you don't understand
If you don't
yourself,
understand yourself,
you
you do
can't.
not know. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can't know how to tell someone this is how I want you to love me.
So
And to me, I
don't
think
be
quality
secretive.
time
Don't
works
be
for me.
Oh, yeah.
Quality
I
time.
love quality time because
Like
there's
we're
so many
having
things
now.
running in my mind, and I would like to sit with you and share with you. That's when you give me that attention, I'm okay.
Wow.
At the end of a stressful day, you just want someone to put
Yes.
your feet up on.
We
Uh-huh.
love,
Let him
we
just
love.
Because
touch
I'm
your
feet
toes.
rub and
Even
all
though
that.
many of your toes could be even smelly or something.
Oh,
Like,
that's
I'm
cute.
sorry. I'm serious.
The massages.
You're like, my
extremely
shoes, let me take it
stressed.
off. And he wouldn't even have a problem with it. Be like, babes, let me just
Massage your feet, and you're spending that time together.
Okay, before I go to my intelligence queen, I will just say mine. I love it when you write to me. Words move me a lot, and that's why I love Lodi.
Handwritten letters.
When I wake up and you just send me a typed message on WhatsApp, because I was saying this morning that we all chat people like 50 people a day, but when I just look and I see, maybe I stored his name with B, and he just say, you mean the world to me, my personal
words of affirmation.
So I love those. I love to see my wardrobe. I love just a sheet of paper written PP. That's pretty precious. You rock my world. I want to be with you.
On the fridge somewhere.
Words, you know. I just love those lovely words. Now, Queen.
Woman
of many words. Rock the boat. Rock the boat. How can he show to you that he loves you without having to say it?
Well, I could say all the 5 words, 5 love languages my dear sister said. Like I said, there's no manual to it. All the 5 might not work for someone. Yeah. So to me, I would prefer you showing me a bit of everything. I would like you to do a little bit of writing, text.
You'll be tough to me.
It's true. Yes, I am. I'm not easy to please. I like that, and it's my personality.
Oh, but can you hear this?
Yes,
you like
a little bit of the words, because, like you said,
everything.
I wake up in the morning. I keep telling people, and I'll say this again. You should we've all said enough. We've all had a laugh, but let's say this. Now, we shouldn't break from the traditions that we use or we practice when we are in love, and halfway through we stop doing it.
When we get married.
That is where the love starts to shake. A woman loves you texting her. All of a sudden, you stop. So I always tell people, and I know a lot can attest to that. Since I met my husband, regardless of how long we fought, how wrong or right he is, regardless of what, he will always, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll see his text. Olori me, good morning. Sometimes Olori. Sometimes he will even sing, and I don't understand the words of the song, you know, and I'm like,
ministers to her soul.
I wonder if we are not, you know, he's not stopped it, and we are still doing it. So what does that mean? It means you are still in love.
Yeah.
Once you stop all these little things, the little quality, I would love you to still text me and still come back home and still take my shoes off and still help me sit down, you know, have that quality time. Then I can have my moments and open up and say things I've been longing to say. You know, I still love the touch side of it. So I would like a bit of everything.
So
I will not,
not be boring.
I don't have a favorite bit, but I'm used to the texting. So anytime I don't see it, you know, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. I can be checking my phone, and when it's noontime, I was like, no, this is not normal. You know, then I'll be like, something must be wrong. So I'm so used to the texting, and he hasn't stopped. So we need to carry on the tradition, whatever we did to fall in love, so that we can keep in love.
Yeah, thank you so much. The topic is still after love, what next? There's responsibilities, there's sacrifice, there's going all out, there's tolerance, there's still sending love messages even when you don't feel the love anymore. Because once you get into relationship and marriage, it's stressful. The other person's character begins to come, the negative side, the weaknesses, you still have to love. My own definition of love is the feeling of I can never let you go. I've seen people write wonderful poems on love, wonderful songs of love, but their love life is not showing, matching to the songs they've written. That means there are still roles to play. After love, what next? Responsibility. I hope you are having a nice time.
Yes,
okay, before we go to Unveiling VLM, ladies, I want you to give in 2 sentences secrets, what you can do to let your spouse know that you love them without having to say I love you. I'm going to start with myself. Surprises. I love to surprise my husband. I love to gang up with people to surprise him. I love to when he comes back home sometimes, like fix the sitting room or the bedroom in another way. Like you'll be like, baby, you don't have to go all out.
No.
Surprises.
Yeah.
Okay, Esther, you have told people what a man can do to say I love you. What can you do without saying I love you to make the other person knows that, come on, you've really tried, I know you love me?
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
Because I can go all out to do so many things just to ensure that you understand or you are feeling that I do love you. There's no singular act on my behalf. I can do so many things. I can do anything just to prove to you that I do love you. As long as it is reasonable.
Okay.
I
see that Esther is more of a secretive woman now. I know.
book love. She goes by the book.
By the book.
Queen,
Yes.
Queen, I know that in my local language they say file kwoti fonoruka. That means you can use all the whole house to get juices and champagne to go out to please your man, and you can also use all the streets to make food to please your man. You are a woman like that. So share what you can do to Kabiesi Obama or the only domi of only domain. Did I get that?
I like that.
Yeah.
All out, all out, all out. Well, when it comes to men, their loving is different. Apparently, by the book longest, apparently, the way to men interpret love is by respect. So,
wow.
Respecting the man, they see it as loving. I always say in the Bible, God said that men should what? Love
women
their wives. Women should be submissive. There was a reason. Again, there was a reason. Because women find it hard to be submissive. So God conditioned us to submit. And then men find it hard to love. That's why God commissioned them to love. So they have to do it. It's a responsibility. Some men fall in love. I know men who have committed suicide because of love. I find it hard to understand their motive really. But yeah, I think because of too much sacrifice, too much love. I think it's obsession. I'll not say it's love. When it just
Is
goes,
it because you're expecting too much from them?
Yeah,
They're going in all out.
Because they're not like that.
Yeah. So they interpret. I'll go back to the respect as love. After love, what next? So let's say my husband loves cakes, which he really does. I wish he brought him some cake. Yeah, you know, when you said your customer was not picking the call, or she said the customer was not picking the call because she was delivering the cake, I was so excited. I thought she would bring the cake here. The customer picked it up. Oh, he took it back. Oh no. Okay. So yeah, it would have made his day. He loves cakes so badly. So I can't say because my husband loves cake, I'll make him a cake, and then after eating it, what next? Would I be feeding him a cake every 1 minute to show him love? No. After that cake, what next? Then the respect will come in. The submission will come in. So to me, to show love to my husband is respect. My status or my stand now, respect is paramount. So the respect I show to my husband is the same respect that others out there will show to him. So especially when we are out, regardless of what the situation is, I always show him that respect. And he personally, from my experience and what I've noticed, he interprets the respect as love.
This is beautiful. We are African women and we have all our viewers all over the world. In Nigeria, Yoruba tribe, where I come from, it is expected that when you want to greet your husband, you can go on your knees on the floor or halfway, and you are married to a Yoruba man. So, being a queen and having to say respect, I think every other African lady should learn from that. If you are not African, there are ways by which we can show respect. Hello, sir. sometimes the respect we give to our bosses because they pay us at the end of the month.
Oh, yeah.
We have to be cautious around them. When they tell us they don't want something, we just have to let it be sometimes. Raising our voices, even if we are hate mates, there's a way. That's the reason why we have a lot of broken homes. So the respect is something that cannot be overflowed. Thank you so much,
We have to
Queen.
check our approach.
And that's why you are a queen. So the respect is so important. We cannot dodge the respect, no matter how sexy, affectionate we may claim to be. All right. On that question, we have the final answer from Dolores S. Lawson. God bless you.
Thank you. I agree with my queen over here. Respect is paramount. I think you both need to respect each other, regardless of whatever the situation is. You cannot say that you have a fight, so you go out and you're looking all. Yes, we will go out. We fought. I mean, we've had a disagreement, and you will not even know.
Yeah.
So it's like you have people look up to you, and they're like, "Oh, I want to be like Issy and David. I want to, you know."
Wouldn't that be
but
misleading?
but sometimes it's just saying that not washing your dirty linen in public. You don't want to know that you are out and you come back home. If he does something, you're outside and you're upset about it. When he comes home, you say, "Baby, this thing that you did, I didn't appreciate," and then you talk about it and move on. Do you understand what I'm saying? So respect, yes. You both have to respect each other. Or you know, girls, we like to talk a lot. You can't tell your friend something, and then they see your husband come in and be like, Do you get what I'm saying? It's all part of respect. And as for the love aspect, for me showing him that I love him, I like to spoil my man. I like to spoil him, regardless of.
He's a lucky man.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't let us feel jealous. I'm also married to David. I heard your name.
So I like to spoil my man.
They will both kill our Goliath.
Yes. he's spoiled. So
We are still on the VLM talk show. We are at Gold Coast Hub, Accra, Ghana, and we are streaming online on our Instagram page Violet Movement, Violet Ladies Movement, and on Facebook Violet Ladies Movement. Please like our page, share our page, comment. We have a lot of things for you. Okay, let's just unveil Violet Ladies Movement. We'll be having our grand launching before the end of the year. So we want to educate people about what this ladies movement is all about. We are not feminists that we want to bring down the power of men. No, we have a mission, we have a passion to impact and affect lives. So in 5 minutes we'll just be educating all our viewers all around the world about Violet Ladies Movement. So my first question will go to the Queen, because she's one of the strong members of the board of directors. Sometimes we even sleep on her. 11, she's still asking questions.
12 a.m., 1 a.m.
She's still asking questions. She's a strong member of the board of directors. So, Queen Lodi, why VLM and what is VLM?
Why VLM? What is VLM? VLM first of all stands for Violet Ladies Movement. Violet meaning modest. So we are modest women. She made mention that we are not feminists. So if I'm going to now define VLM again, so we are a non-feminist group of women who are aiming to bridge the gap between women globally and locally, to reach the same goal and then aim, so that we will all have and share the same vision. And when we come together like that, we stay stronger, we stand stronger, we can do anything. When it's just the one woman, we can hardly achieve anything. But when we are together, we stand hand in hand, we get stronger. We say locally and globally because we, as you see here, when she did the introduction, there is a mixture, a bit of Sierra Leonean mixes here, a bit of Yoruba, there's a bit of Yoruba, and we're just a mixture of women. And Togolese. So what unites us, the common thing amongst us here is that we are women. So we want to stand firm as women, to move and shake the things that we expect to be done that are not done, loopholes we can connect and network. When I say connect, I mean to go all out to help each other so we can connect to the other world. So if I am, for instance, I need to get through to Esther, I can connect to Esther through her, and through her I can gain what I want. So then it's a networking, and then through networking we'll be connecting with each other.
Building women community all over the world.
Yeah, so not just locally, again I say globally. It's an organization and not just a group. So we have a whole structure and an organizational structure where we've got board members, we've got board of directors, we've got executives, officials. So everything has been well laid down. So like I said, I'm saying it's an organization because people might think, oh, we're just on WhatsApp. No, we're not on WhatsApp only. We only communicate on WhatsApp. So that's the definition of VLM.
To see more of Violet Ladies Movement, follow us on Instagram, Violet Ladies Movement, and follow us, like our page on Facebook. Yes, I see Esther as the lady that calls everyone. She calls everyone. She's the bridge between the officials, the executive. She called me yesterday. I said, Madam, and I am not coming for meeting. So I want to ask you, what are the projects you can remember that Violet Ladies Movement have done in the past? Because I know that this is not our first stuff.
No.
So how has Violet Ladies Movement affected life in the past?
Okay, so VLM, as young as we are, has made some donations to some selected widows in the Domikwa Benya constituency. Actually, that was the background to the formation of VLM.
Yeah.
Because it was through an act of love that we realized that no, women can come together to support causes like this and many other causes that we stand for.
That's
as our tagline is supporting women to stand tall.
Yeah.
So you can understand that widows, they've lost their husbands. Some of them have no hope, and they were extremely excited when we called to follow up after we had presented them with the items. They were very excited because some of them have never had anybody show them that gesture. So they expressed their gratitude and realized, no, we can impact more lives, not just by giving them something, but in the lifelong gifts that we can give to them when we come together as women and we push this cause.
Thank you. Viewers all around the world, social media, London, America, wherever you may be, VLM is a place to sow. VLM is a place to give a seed. I saw the picture of the presentations to the widow. My mom became a widow at 60. As children, we can't give her everything. We can't give her. But when we have NGO like this that supports widow, that remember widows, that means women, younger women are affecting older women generation. And I know that there are still more to be done. So we need help, we need sponsors. Please send a direct message to our social media platform, and you can also reach us on the number on our flyers, and we'll also put number on our social media handles. Okay, Queen, I know that you are a woman of great vision, because the first time you called me and you spoke to me about VLM, it was not about talk show. You said because I'm married to a pastor, despite the fact that I'm a musician. And you said you want women that has heart for people, women that can give. And I said, wow. And as I age, I want to be able to say, okay, this is part of my land, this is part of what I have acquired, let's give it out. And VLM is a platform for me to do that. So, madam, what are the projects that you have? What are the visions? What are the things you want to do? How do you want to affect lives globally and in Africa, women?
Thank you very much, Hadassah. Thank you very much. How to affect lives. So because this is not a Ghanaian-based organization, to affect lives, we aim at not only doing things within Ghana, but we will go all out. So, for instance, when we have a course to go to Nigeria, to go to Sierra Leone, Gambia. For now, we're limiting it within
West
a very
Africa.
small port till we go. We are only 2 months old. VLM was birthed in January. It is only this year. So an applaud to us. We've come this far. I really appreciate all the directors, all those who can hear me here. I've got Phoebe, Diana, Gifty, Nana, Esther, Hadassah, everyone applaud for yourself, myself. So we've all come Latifa, yeah. So we've all come this far, and then our new one joining us. Yeah, well done, and kudos to all of you. We have really done well. So to affect lives again, we'll be going all out. We can go to Nigeria for conferences, seminars. We'll have people from Nigeria coming here. We'll be sending aids to Nigeria, and we'll be bringing, we'll be going forth and back, identifying, people who are really in need. I quite remember when my husband asked the question, so VLM, so which kind of people are you going to support? Don't go and support any lady staying in one container with having like 10 children with one boy going in and out every day and she's not taking care of herself. There are mothers out there, people, old ladies and stuff you can help. So again, we'll be picking and choosing very well. We can't do all. Again, I'll just say again, we can't do all. We'll do our best. And what will make VLM stand out is because we'll be doing this as well as having fun on the side. We'll be having events, we'll be having shows, we'll be traveling around, we'll have exchange programs and all that. We've got a strong legal team working everything out. So we'll be really mixing up. We'll have cultural day where we'll see Sierra Leoneans showing us their culture, their foods, showing us some dances. We'll be having fun alongside.
Thank you, Queen.
I can go all the way.
Spin around the world. Okay. This is still the maiden edition of the Violet Ladies Movement Talk Show. Are you excited? Thank you for watching online. I see you. We love you. Ladies, give them some wave. Thank you for watching. We love you. How can someone watching online join VLM?
You can follow us at VLM, at Violet Ladies _movement on Instagram. We are on YouTube as well, Violet Ladies Movement, and then on Facebook, Violet Ladies Movement. Okay. Again, we'll put links on the social media handles. You can click on it, and then you will join a WhatsApp reception group where you will be welcomed by a special team, and then after filling an application form, you'll be migrated into the main platform where you will see everything going on.
Lastly, in one word, who can join VLM?
VLM is open to any lady who is 18 years and above.
Beautiful. Yeah.
This is because for continuity purposes, as we are aging and our strength is fading, we'll need younger people to fill in our shoes, to carry the vision forward. So any young lady 18 years and above, do not see yourself as probably you are less informed and you don't feel belonged. VLM is for every woman. If you are weak in an area, we'll identify your weakness and support you to grow out of it. So we are encouraging any young lady out there, as long as you're a woman, you are 18 years, this is the group or the network for you. This is the organization for you. And along the line, we are going to award women who have excelled in diverse areas, diverse industries, because we are in challenging times, but there are women breaking they are breaking it all to get things done, and such women will be awarded. And these are some of the objectives of VLM. So we are encouraging you to be part of this vision. It's very exciting, it's insightful. There's so many things you are going to learn. And we thank you for coming.
I need to come in here. I'm sure people will be wondering, one of the things that people ask or questions that people wonder about before they say, okay, are we going to pay dues? Are we going to make any contributions? No. VLM is everything on VLM is voluntarily. No dues, no contributions, absolutely nothing. You'll just be there probably. If you don't want to give anything for your whole life being in VLM, it's entirely up to you. We are not using any way to retrieve money from members. No. We'll be connecting and linking with NGOs, companies. We'll have donation sites and all that. If you're a member and you're in the position and you feel like helping out, you can just go and donate, or just, your company can support. So it's not something where we will come extorting money from members directly or indirectly. So don't feel like there's money involved. It's a money-free zone. In fact, you will be gaining from it. You might not be gaining money, you'll be gaining a lot in kind. We have talented women. We've got doctors, we've got lawyers, we've got musicians, we've got finance analysts, we've got fashion designers, we've got special cooks. Like when I say cooks, proper chefs on there. We'll be learning. I'll be coming for you to show me some of your secrets, because my husband loves cakes a lot, So we'll be learning.
You have to register. Like we're registering for VLM. You have to register.
So we'll be doing a whole lot. So don't be scared to join. Definitely, we promise you, we assure you, we've got a whole constitution where we have stated clearly no monetary value is placed on VLM. We don't pay nothing at all. So you're all welcome to join VLM. Thank you all very much.
Yeah, thank you everyone, VLM members all over the world. It's our time. We move. VLM, we move.
Supporting each other to stand tall.
All right, let's go back to love. I'm gonna miss the month of love. Love heads today. Come on,
like you. For the national.
Look at your red lipstick. Don't say for people like me.
She's
Red is a color of love.
Oh, look at her with her red hair. And you have got red as well. I'm the only one without red.
Oh, this is red on your bead.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice.
Okay, now let's quickly talk about love and forgiveness. There is no how hot we all come in love. How do you bounce back? I've not heard your voice for a while. How do you bounce back after that hurt, after that pain? How do you bounce back?
You see, I'm smiling.
Yeah, you're blushing.
Wow. After hurt and pain, I think the best thing to do is you weigh the two sides. You say, okay, all the bad things that the man has done compared to the good things,
does it outweigh?
Which one outweighs which one? If you feel that he's done more bad to you, then there's no point in you being there. But if you think about it and you're like, forget about everything else. He's the children of my dad. The dad of my kids, and people make mistakes.
It depends on the
exactly.
mistake.
Well, it does. But Lodi, sometimes for me, it's.
Let's keep it simple.
She's so sweet.
Yeah.
Like she's more focused on the positive side of.
You have to be.
You are a dad,
for the children's
responsibility,
sanity
and that's
well.
how our parents grew up.
And for your sanity, you have to be, because you have to be saying to for the kids.
That's
to
how our parents raised us.
Yeah.
You see, our dad bring the second wife, the third wife. African, our parents, our mothers will just be. It will come back to me.
You see, it comes back to the same way I say you don't wash your dirty linen in public, because you don't want your child to say, "Mommy and Daddy are fighting," so. They're not talking to each other in the house. You have to try and kind of like.
So
you can feel the tension sometimes, but then you don't have to let them feel that okay. So they're fighting. So
because it can affect them in
different ways.
Yeah. We bounce back because of our parental roles.
Yes. And you don't just think about
You're
yourself.
A strong African
you have
woman.
to think about everybody else that is involved in your family and the effects that it's going to have on your family.
This is what we are doing at VLM. We are teaching women to stay in their marriages.
Because it's not just you're going to leave your marriage and go away and start
to marry again and this time marry another man.
Start from where are you going to start from?
Another one,
you
another
know this
journey.
One, you've been with him for so many years, even before marriage. You know his ups and downs. He knows your ups and downs. You can work around it. It's as simple as that. No matter how hard it is, you guys can decide to part ways. But when there are kids involved, it's very difficult for you to
Can I
say
ask
I
you a quick
cannot.
question? Can I ask you? So what can you not forgive? That's an interesting one. Wow. What can you?
Do you
not
need a right?
somebody to die? Yeah.
That's deep, and we don't want our men to be scared. Like, lead me not into temptation.
But deliver me from evil.
From Eve.
From Eve. From the Eves.
What else?
Yeah,
I think
that's
I'd rather
fantastic.
you tell me for me to forgive you than me finding out whatever. It is.
Betrayal.
Just tell me.
You've said it so well.
Yeah, just tell me,
Yeah.
babes.
Yeah.
Excuse
All
me
right.
to
Because
say
of time, we still have someone we want to showcase in our program, because we are women encouraging the younger generation. We have few minutes to go. Thank you, everyone. This is the VLM talk show. Thank you. I still have with me Mrs. Dolores. She's Ghanaian, married to a Sierra Leonean. She's a cook, she's a caterer, and she's the mother of a celebrity singer. We'll be showcasing her in a bit. I still have with me Esther, one of the board of directors member of VLM. Esther, how do you bounce back? How do you forgive after being so badly hurt?
One thing I would add is, in love, you have to have a purpose. If you don't have a purpose for loving, it's easy for you to abuse that love. Once you have purpose, it's easy for you to bounce back. You wouldn't abuse the love as long as there's purpose. So because of that, you can easily bounce back, knowing that this is what you stand for and this is how your love life is.
Okay. So this is what you stand for. It will help you to easily bounce back.
Yes.
Like, even if you're on the street and your man has to embarrass you, like, why are you dragging your foot? Why have you not put my... Because you stand for peace.
Yes.
You stand for
Stay
peace.
focused.
Like I always tell myself, I'm a dove. I can't fight. I can't do. I can't.
I would rather,
That's
excuse me to
why
say, I'd play the fool just to keep the peace.
Wow.
That's me.
You deserve an award.
Even if I feel that
It's not an easy thing
at the
to do.
moment, I'd rather say, okay, baby, it's okay, and let it die down. And then a few hours later, I'll say, Charlie, bros, what you did, I didn't want to, but
So when someone is tough, the other person becomes cool.
somebody has to be that
When
way.
the other person is...
captains
And
cannot
yes,
be.
it's either way. Sometimes he says it, sometimes it's the other way around.
Okay,
It has to be two.
Queen, your last question on the show about love. How do you bounce back when you are terribly hurt? Because I see that you are an emotional being. How do you bounce back?
Well, that's a very tricky one, because it depends on exactly. I want to be real. I'm a very real person. Anybody who knows me knows I'm real. Real comes first. To bounce back, I would like to address the issue so that it doesn't reoccur. I will not turn a blind eye and say, oh, I'm in love, and then I'll go back and I'll be crying. My heart is breaking. I'm tearing in bed because of peace. I'm not going to talk about it. No.
Communication is
No,
paramount. You
that
have to
is
talk
me.
about it.
Yeah.
I will talk about it. I will definitely bring it up as a million times till I get answers. I will forgive. We'll go on. I will bounce back. I always say, once we are within closed doors, let's forget everyone in the world. Let's have our moments. It's just us at the moment. When we get out there, then in the morning, we can open that door and then face the world. So then, once you are in here, that door is shut. It's just us. Let's keep the peace.
Yeah.
So that's well, sometimes, most 90% of the time, it works for me in a way that by morning the anger is not
There.
there
You can't
anymore.
go to sleep.
You understand? So literally, that's how I would bounce back.
Well, let me just say that I bounce back by looking at the memories, days we have enjoyed together, the beautiful moments. And I be like, we are mad at each other, but he loves me
It's
and I
worth
love him.
it.
Yeah.
So the memories. Then I also bounce back by having to tell him to apologize. Please, just say sorry.
Wow,
Some of
please
them
say
don't like
sorry.
saying
Yeah,
feel
and
emasculated
if he doesn't
word.
say sorry, I will say the sorry. You will feel guilty, and 2 days later, you will say more than sorry.
So you're saying what I'm saying.
You will say more
You
than
understand what I'm saying?
sorry.
You're saying the same thing I'm saying.
Okay, I hope you all enjoyed our hot topic today. Please give it up for yourself, ladies. Violet Ladies Movement, thank you. And lastly on the show, we want to encourage the next generation. We are sorry our guest, the philanthropist actress, was unable to make it due to traffic and a lot of things. But next time, I know she'll be around. Please, you need to go on Instagram, Chelem at official.
Chemi.
Chemi.
Official.
TSEMI.
Official.
Official. She was the second
In the talent
in
hunt.
the talent hunt, Ghana.
And she was the youngest apparently.
She a teenager, 16 years old. Please welcome with
Well
me,
done.
Chemi, a songwriter, recording artist. Hello, baby. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, I want to direct some questions to you, and I know that you will let the world know the stuff you are made of. When did you start singing?
I'd like to say I started singing around 7 or 8,
Oh wow.
but music has always just been like I can't remember a time that I haven't been singing, but singing, me
Naturally.
bringing it into like a career has always been my dream since I was like 7 or 8.
Wow.
That's good.
Brilliant. So who is your role model, your mentor? Who do you want to be like? Yeah.
Well, obviously I want to be a mainstream artist one day, like a household name. I want people to listen to my music and be like, oh, like I relate to that, and
I like that.
that song. And obviously my role models right now, like people who have made it in the industry without having to change themselves. Some role models, like maybe, who do I want to say? I want to say Billie Eilish. She's young like me. She's only 18 right now. She just turned 18.
What genre of music does she do? Jazz,
She does a lot of
R&B,
indie pop.
pop. Wow. So you're Ghanaian and you want to do indie pop?
I mean,
You're not an audience.
right now I kind of just do a lot. Most of my music is a lot of different genres. I'm still trying to try out different things, but eventually I'll settle into one genre that will fit me.
Yeah.
You are versatile. I'm also versatile as well. So I love versatile singers. Please, can we Sorry. Ooh.
It's okay.
It's alright.
Excitement.
It's real.
Ladies, can we please put our hands together for Chemi? So excited. Excitement, please. Excitement in the building. Lastly, how does your mom inspire your music?
She's always been there. I think my mom has been the driving force most of the time. Like especially with the talent hunt competition, and even before that, because I started like really trying to get into the music when I was about 9 or 10, and I was doing adverts, and my parents used to drive me to record these advert jingles in the middle of nowhere. Like it was really far away, traffic everywhere. Even with the talent hunt competition, she would be the one pressuring me like, it's Wednesday, it's time to submit the video, get up and let's record
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, she made me vote for you because I saw. I was like, oh wow, I was so interested, and especially with this whole VLM thing going on in my head at the time, and seeing a young girl, I'm like, oh, this is what we need.
And she just turned 16 on Wednesday.
That's beautiful. Happy
So,
birthday.
Happy birthday! We should have had a cake.
Don't say anything.
Okay.
so for more of Chemi, please follow Chemi. Please tell them your handles.
At Shemi Official on all platforms except TikTok, and on TikTok is Shemi Official 2005.
Okay.
All
Give them
right.
a line so they can see.
Yeah.
Something beautiful.
Sing something.
Freestyle.
Freestyle.
Okay.
Oh, do you dance as well, or just the singing for now?
I
There's
leave that
some
to my
moves.
sister.
Yeah. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, hopefully, I'd be signed, doing tours,
By a record
doing
label.
concerts. Like obviously, by 5 years, hopefully, Corona wouldn't be a thing.
Yeah,
that's it.
it's
So
really
I can
affecting our audience.
Visit fans and stuff if I have them at the time.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, our viewers. In 2 minutes, we'll be shutting down. Your parting word, Dolores.
I will let Shami do the parting word. Let
Is
her
your parting
give me
word
like
for
a
your
line
mom?
or two of her songs.
Esther, get ready for your
I
parting
was
word.
expecting that.
Okay.
Yeah, let her sing something. 2 lines or a chorus.
Alright, this is a sad song, so nobody's crying.
Oh.
It's the
I don't
first
wanna
one that
cry.
came to my mind.
Okay, go on then.
The years rolled on and life did too, and my thoughts often return to you. Please come back, I need you now, but how you would get here, I don't know how. I look to the skies and I dreamt of us. To see you one more time is just enough. Never got to bid you farewell, my love. You're gone now. You're gone now.
You sound like Adele.
That was beautiful. That was so raw.
Yeah. Your parting word, Esther, for Violet Ladies Movement and everyone watching us all around the
If
world.
you want an organization to support you to stand tall in whatever you do, VLM is the right organization for you. Follow us on our social media handles, get registered, be a member. Don't sit on the fence. We need you. Come on board.
Thank you.
We need your expertise.
Newest
Thank
member.
you.
Welcome. Your parting word, Queen.
Oh, so I'm so happy. Parting words. I'll try and make it very short. The reason why I want to say this is because some of you might not know, but VLM was birthed in January, and it's taking only 2 weeks for this program to pull off. And I really appreciate everyone who has been part of this dream. Some people will be wondering, oh, why are you talking about love? Why are they doing this here? VLM is setting out to have industries and institutions to help and support as much as we can within our little communities in Ghana and outside. So this is one of our branches. So VLM Talk Show is just one branch of VLM. We'll be having probably VLM water, VLM bread. Yeah, so then we'll sell. And all we're doing, while we're doing this, is we're trying to see how we can make money to just support others. So we are spending time here. We are not wasting it. We are only spending it because of you, because of one little girl on the street, because of one woman out there, boy child, girl child. We are here because of them. What we are doing is for their cause. So we're doing this purposely, having this topic again because it's the end of the love month. So get ready for our next hot topics. We'll be having the directors on board as well, and our host has prepared some lovely topics for them. I'm not going to go into a way to do a job, so I'll leave it here. Thank you all very much, all directors, executives, and members. Thank you for trusting us and joining us. We love you all. Thank you, Chemi, and thanks Dolores for joining us.
All
today.
right, this is the end of the first edition of the VLM Talk Show. We want to thank everyone for watching. We want to thank everyone behind camera, F.A. Pizel, Kabiesi Obamayowa. We want to thank everyone that worked tirelessly to make our first maiden edition of the VLM Talk Show a reality. Thank you for the prayers. My name is Adasa. I will see you next time. God bless you. Bye.